All right, let's get this party started.
I want to get a party started.
Do you want to get the party started?
Yeah.
All right, let's get your hair done. All right. Let's go ahead and lay you down right here. Okay, so that's how we left off last time. The beads got taken off because he kept shaking his head and hitting himself in the face with them. It is what it is. So beads are off. I'm going to show you how to French braid. So we're just going to take apart this first twisty right here. I'm going to hit it with some of this Cool Calm detangler with conditioner in it, just to get some moisture on this coil to help the rubber band slide off. So I'm going to take the nail on the back of the nail on my thumb, not the back of my thumb, and I'm just going to pull that rubber band off like so. I'll just put that here. And then we'll need our rat tail comb. We're not going to do any parts in this, so we're only going to use this rat tail comb to bust these rubber bands off. Go ahead and do that. Okay. Then we'll just find where we got these twisted at and separate like so. All right. Let's get a little bit more conditioner on there. And then I'm going to take my detangling brush. Matter of fact, I'm just going to uncoil most of this first. Uncoil the first one, uncoil the second one. All right. And I'm going to take the detangling brush and gently comb this out like so. Should be very easy because we didn't tangle up any of the hair. All right, once we get that combed out, I'm going to take this rubber band again. I'm going to show you how to French braid. It's not hard at all. Don't be intimidated by this. So we're going to put our rubber band at the base of the hair, at the base of the scalp, like so. Okay. Once we get it like that, we'll just comb it out a little bit. Now, I would put some mousse on this before I do it, but this is not going to be the final design. I'm just showing you the basics on how to braid. So what we'll do here is we're going to divide this into 3 equal parts. So that's one part there. Then we'll divide this one in half, like so. And see, we have 3 equal parts like this. Now, see how I'm holding this with my 2 fingers like this? And I'm keeping them all separate. So all you're going to do is bring the outside strands into the middle alternately. I'll show you slowly. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to grab the outside right one, bring it to the middle. Then grab the outside left one, bring it to the middle. Grab the outside right and bring it to the middle. Grab the outside left and bring it to the middle. Outside right, middle. Outside left, middle. Right, left. Right, left. Right, left. See that? And I'll slow it down. See how I'm gripping the hair like this to open up my 2 fingers to grab the rest of the hair. So I'm securing this to open up these fingers, grabbing the left. Then I'm going to secure this to open up my grabbing fingers. Then I'm going to secure this to open up my grabbing fingers. It's very, very, very simple. I'm not going to go all the way because you have to take that out. But see how that looks? Pretty cool, huh? When you do like this, it makes the beads slide up this much, much better because as you can see here, it's not as thick as when you do the twisties. So if you're having problems with these beads sliding on, you might want to braid the hair. But like I said, it's a while to take this out, or a lot longer than it is to do these twisties. But see the difference? Okay, we're gonna get our rat tail comb and we're going to undo this. And you have to take it out 1 braid at a time, because if you get to skipping 2 or 3 braids, you try to take it out down here. I'll show you what it does. Like, well, that one came out nice. It's gonna make a liar out of me. Well, it tends to kink the hair up, so I usually take it out 1 or 2 at a time so it doesn't get tangled up. And then, so it wasn't too bad, but obviously it's much quicker just to take a twisty out than it is to do a braid. So again, split it into 3s, and then you bring the outside one alternately into the middle. Okay, we got that right. If you can do this, you can cornrow. It's not that much harder. All right, we're gonna remove this rubber band. Oop. Being careful not to snag up any other hair. All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to unravel these last 3 twisties. Again, we wanna moisturize these. Go ahead and just get all these just kind of done in a row. All right. Again, I'm gonna take the nail on my thumb and grab at the base where I can feel this rubber band and just slowly start peeling it so it pops out like that. There was two, must have been two on the end of that one. All right, go ahead and pop this one off. You know what? I'll remove the ends on all of them. And then there's another one. And then right here, grab that one. That's the last one. I tend not to reuse rubber bands that I've already used just because they're not as durable when you go to use them again, and they'll snap easily most of the time. So pop that open. And we will pop that one open. All right. That one wants to hold on. Just kind of loosen it up like that and pull right off. Okay. We can go to the base of this, separate them, and then pull apart. It's that easy. Kind of unravel them. Grab the base of here, pull them apart, unravel them a little bit. Unravel them. I don't know what I tried to say there. Unravel them. All right, take this one, open it up. All right. Okay. Now we're just going to hit these with just a little bit more moisturizer, not too much more. Moisturizer and conditioner. Got to keep in mind, we already still have product in his hair from last week. All right. And then we will lightly detangle this. Coming out with this brush. I love this brush. You can also use this comb. This comb is very nice. These are my two favorite tools to use when detangling hair. I think this is like a shower comb from Cornrow. And you can go through it with this one first and then come back with it. With this is an absolute hot, but there's a, I can't find that brand on Amazon, so I found one that looks just like it. It's probably made by the same manufacturer, so I went ahead and linked that. So I'll give you a link for that. Come through here. All right. Now, I happen to notice, I don't know if you can see that, the base there, there's a little bit of, I don't know, lint or something. I'm just kind of pulling that out with the base of my thumb. All right. So, let's grab our Caster Miracle Lock and Twist Gel, and we are going to get maybe about a dime-sized piece and come and kind of slick down this outside edge. Might need a little bit more, just a tad bit, just to get the stuff, get that outside edge in. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and hit it with, shake this mousse up first. I'm using that BTO. This is gonna clean this up real nice. Okay, then we will comb that in like so. Okay. All right. For the braid. Now you can start this with your rat tail comb, or you can just do it with your fingers. I'm just gonna section off a little bit of this. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna section off. I'm gonna section off an even smaller amount at the top here. Okay. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna separate these strands. I hope you can see that, into 3 equal sections like we did before. I don't know if you can see that. Then we're going to start braiding like we did before. We're gonna grab the outside, pull it in, 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 the outside, pull it in. Now that we've got that done a couple times, I'm gonna grab the other outside and pull it in again. Okay. Now we've done that 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times. Now I'm going to take my thumb with the nail and just try to scoop up just a very little bit of this. See how I'm pulling this outside in like this? I want to pull a little bit of hair and include it. See, I'm trying to separate that. I'm going to include that in this little bit of hair here. Now, I'm going to grab this outside piece right here and pull it into the middle. And when I do that, I'm just going to grab a little bit of hair with it. Again, trying to use my thumb and fingers to separate that hair and include it into the middle, like so. All right, you can do this. I'm gonna grab this. Now that I got it, it's going towards the middle. I'm gonna just bring in a little bit of hair. I don't know if you can see that. I'm kind of pushing my thumb through and separating that, and then bringing it in towards the middle. Then I'm gonna grab this. You don't want to grab too much hair. Once you get these, see I'm holding this one with my pinky and this one with my pinky. This is how I braid. I got all three of these separated, and I want to take my thumb and just kind of grab just a little bit at a time. Bring it towards the middle. Then I'm going to grab this piece, this outside on the right, and then grab just a little bit of hair. I'm using my pinky here to hold this piece, my pinky here to hold the other piece, and then kind of both of my two pincher fingers to kind of separate this hair and bring it in towards the middle. Once I get those together, then I use my two pincher fingers to kind of help me separate a little bit more hair and bring it towards the middle. See that? Now, I'm gonna grab this one, separate a little bit of hair, bring it towards the middle. Grab this one, separate a little bit of hair, bring it towards the middle. Hope you can see this well. Okay. I'm going to grab, I'm holding this piece here, and I'm holding this piece here. With my pointer finger, I'm holding this piece. I'm going to take this pointer finger and try to grab a little bit of hair. I'm going to use my thumb to help me kind of see, I'm holding it with my top finger here to kind of help me just kind of pull it away and then incorporate it there. And then like that. Again, grab that piece, separate, include a little bit of hair with the next one, then bring this in. Include a little bit of hair with this one and bring it towards the middle. We're grabbing the outside and bringing it to the middle, just like we did when we were going the long way, or just doing a, what do you call that, a plait. We're gonna grab this piece, bring it towards the middle. We're gonna grab the outside piece, grab a little bit of hair, and bring it towards the middle. We're gonna grab the outside piece, grab a little bit of hair, bring it towards the middle. The less hair you grab, the cleaner your braid will look. But the more passes you'll have to do. So grab a reasonable amount. Okay, now this piece of hair is a little bit thicker than the rest, so I'm just gonna go ahead and not collect any hair with that right now. You don't have to collect hair every time. And I'm gonna bring it down, grab a little bit of hair, add it to the middle, and then pass it through. You want to keep all three of your strands equally as thick with hair. So grab this one, just grab a little bit of hair, and bring it to the side. So grab a little bit of hair here, bring it to the side. On the middle, we're gonna grab a little bit of hair, bring it to the inside. Now, I don't want to pull on this end piece. You gotta be careful with this. I don't want it to be too much strain on his neck. So I'm just gonna braid a couple times without grabbing any hair. Just a couple. Just to make sure that there's not that much tension on the nape of his neck. So when he looks down, it doesn't pull on it. I'm gonna grab some. Grab this side. Just grab a little bit of hair. I know it's kind of hard to see. Bring it to the middle. Okay. And then once you get towards the base of the neck, don't try to grab too much. Just grab a little bit at a time. And then once you get to the end, it's like doing a plait. So I'm grabbing the middle, passing the left side into the middle. See that? Now it's kind of getting frizzy towards the end, so I'm gonna just try to put some, you know what? Obviously you would keep going, but I noticed that it was getting frizzy towards the end. So I just wanted to kind of add some little bit of a braiding gel towards the end to kind of get all that hair together. And if I would have did this earlier, it wouldn't have had to do that. But I didn't want to have too much product in his hair because that can also make it harder to braid. Now, this isn't by any means perfect because I wasn't just going with my flow. I was trying to show you at the same time, but that's basically what you want to do. See there? And then there you go. Then you grab a rubber band. Start about here. Matter of fact, if you want, you can even put beads on the end here if you wanted to. I'm not, but you can. I might. We'll see. But what we're going to do is put this rubber band on. So we'll put it on, twist it, put the hair through, put it through, twist it, put the hair through, twist it, slip the hair through, twist it, slip the hair through until you get down to the end of the hair. And that's how you do a cornrow.
Now I know. And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe. See that? All right, we're going to do that again. We'll go a little bit faster, but you got this. Okay. Again, we're going to spray these up, start getting them moisturized. If you didn't catch that, we got 3 more chances to learn how to cornrow, because you know how to braid. You can do a plait, and if you can do a plait, you can cornrow. It just takes practice.
I can't draw a straight line. I don't have the talent, Bob, to do what you're doing. That's baloney. Talent is a pursued interest. In other words, anything that you're willing to practice, you can do.
All right, so grab that one off. Ooh. You know what? And you don't, when you got twisties like this, the beautiful thing about having twisties like this, is you don't have to pull that off with your thumb. You can actually just start undoing the twist like that, and that'll pop this rubber band off here. Let me show you that again. So you can just go in the middle of the twisty, pull it off, and then it'll loosen that rubber band, and that rubber band will slip right off. Again, middle of the twisty, pull it, just like that. All right, a red tail comb. Pop 1. Pop 2. Pop 3. All right, just kind of rubbing these back and forth until that rubber band pops loose. Like, I want to hold on. Hold on to your hair. Ooh.
Stop singing.
Stop singing. Boy, I'm the greatest singer ever. Yeah, I am.
No, I can sing. I can sing.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Alright, we'll do that. What's going on with your show? I need a microphone to sing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can sing.
Alright. Alright, let's get this undone. Grab it in the middle, and it'll unravel like that. Kind of undo that twist. Liberate all that hair. See there? Go through quick with this, because you know how to do this. Right? You already know how to do this. And up. Okay. And up. Here. Get this. Hit it with some. Alright. Get it moisturized. Get it well and moisturized. That way, it's much easier to comb through. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Very, very nice. Alright. I'm going to take this wet comb. Alright. Now notice when it looks like it's tough and I'm pulling, I'm gripping his hair really tightly so that it doesn't pull on his scalp when I comb through. Alright, then we will take my favorite detangling brush. I mean, you can also do it with this one. If this is what you have. This one's not too bad as well. This one works really nice, and it's not as bad on his head. But it's up to which one you like. I prefer this one. I want to make sure that I get these ends nice and hydrated, so that way they will not frizz up at the end like I did over here on this one. And then comb those ends out very nicely, very thoroughly. All this prep work before you braid will make your actual braiding much easier. Okay. All right. We'll grab a little bit of this again. Just making sure that we just get this edge pretty much. This edge and this edge kind of cooperating with us. Comb it in a little bit here and there. All right. And then, like I said, I'm just gonna get it just a touch. You don't need much of this. Just a touch of mousse, a little bit. Just a touch of mousse. I can't sing, man. Okay. All right. So we're going to just get this end piece right here. Okay. So if you can see that, we will put this into 3 equal parts, like so, and then we'll add a little bit from this side to that side, just to make sure that. Matter of fact, if you need to, you can use your red tail comb to help you part some of this hair. All right, so you want to make sure they're equal, and then grab the outside one, passing it towards the middle, outside to the middle, outside to the middle. We want to do this a good 3 or 4 times before we start grabbing here. Otherwise, your braid won't lay correctly. All right, now with that middle piece, I'm going to grab a little bit, bring it into the middle. Grab this outside piece, grab a little bit of hair with it, separate it, bring it to the middle. Now grab this other outside piece, grab a little bit of hair, pull it apart, and then bring it out. Well, it's kind of to the middle and then off to the side. And then the one that you just covered, you want to take your thumb and add a little bit of hair to it, pulling that apart. And trust me, it'll take some getting used to, but once you get it, it's not too hard. Okay, take your thumb, add some to that hair, help your finger to help you pull it apart, and then grab the other one and bring it in towards the middle. Grab your thumb, not grab your thumb, with your thumb grab some hair, add a little loose hair to it, pull it off to the side. With this thumb, you can grab some hair, pull it apart, then bring it in, incorporate it in. This side, take your thumb, section you off a little bit of hair, bring it to the middle. This side, take your thumb, add a little bit of hair, separate it, then bring it to the middle. Grab a little bit of hair with your thumb, bring it to the middle. Now I can grab it with this thumb or I can grab it with this thumb, however, whatever's comfortable for you. But that's how I add hair, is with my thumb. There's probably a better technique out here. I'm just showing you how I do it. There's probably much better techniques out there. And if you know of any, let me know. Put it in the comment. Add a little bit of hair to here. Bring it towards the middle. I'm going to go ahead and skip this braid. I'm going to skip that braid too. I'm going to skip 2. Just to bring that braid a little bit further down, because I want to make sure the base of what I'm doing is lining up to where the hair I'm adding is. Okay. All right, bring that towards the middle. What'll make this easy is just securing the parts that you're not really using, and I do it by holding them with my pinky and my ring finger. Sorry, I had to scratch my nose. So you get the middle part that you're going to work with, secure the part you're not working with your pinky and your ring finger. Then that gives you your thumbs and your pointer fingers to work with, and start adding that hair inside. Like, separate it, bring it in. All right, let's speed this up a little bit, because if you ain't got it by now, you will never. No, you can get it. You'll be able to get it. Just keep practicing. All right, I'm gonna braid that a little bit more. Braid that one in. I'm definitely gonna add to this one because the hair is getting shorter and I'm missing. The hair is getting shorter and it's not as thick. Bring that in. Bring this in. Now, just a disclaimer, I am by no means a master at this. I just know more than you do, because, I mean, if you knew more than me, then what are you watching this for? Like, maybe you like my company. Maybe you think I'm cute. Maybe you think my boy is cute. That's why you want to watch it.
I think you're cute.
I feel like the end of, what is it, Zelda? When it completes something. Oh no, I got a rubber band right here. All right. Then we will put that on the hair, twist it, pull the hair through, twist it, pull the hair through, twist it, pull the hair through, all the way until we get to the end of the braid. Okay. Bam!
Bam!
All right, now, if you didn't get that, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I want to make sure that one thing I will tell you is I want to braid this one, like you can see this one right here. I want to make sure that I'm braiding down further before I add this little piece of hair right here. That's one thing that's not correct with this, but I mean, that's something that you can work on or whatever. All right, hey buddy, go ahead and stretch real quick. You need to stretch. Stretch high in the sky. Oh! Okay. We're gonna go through this last 2 really quick. All right, so pull. Matter of fact, let's get this sprayed up. Sprayed up and prayed up. All right, so here. You know what? Might as well get this one too while we at it. Hold on. No, I'm gonna save it. Get this hair out the way. All right, here. All right, take your twisty, pull it. Find the middle of your twisty, pull it. And when I say the middle, I don't mean the middle this way. I mean the middle between the two coils and pull it. All right. Then right tail comb. I hope y'all can see what's going on. That one just slid off. This one. Oh, come on. Don't rush because you don't want to pull any hair. I know it's hard to see these black rubber bands. I promise you they're there because you're going to feel that sting. All right, here we go. Okay, then kind of run our fingers through the hair a little bit, like so. Let's hit this with a little bit more
juices and berries.
Okay, hit that a little bit more conditioner, moisturizer, whoopty whoopty thing. Hit down like there. You like the number blocks? What's 4 plus 3?
7.
Good job. Okay. Coming through that. All right. Coming through 2 of those, and then I'll come through these back 2. Just lightly. Oop. There we go. That come through. I wish I could show you my favorite detangler, but I got so much detangler that I bought that I'm not using that I need to go through this stuff first before I go buy any more of that the good stuff. But maybe if you watch this next video, I'll have some by then. Probably won't, but I don't know, I might surprise you. I might just go get some just to show you how good it works. Okay, come through, you know, like this. All right, grab just a little bit of this, just a little bit, just to hit this front right here. You don't really have to hit the, I mean, you could hit the back, but you don't have to as much. Okay. Comb that in like that, comb that in like that. Take our rat tail comb. We're gonna go through this one a little bit quicker. I'm gonna get a little bit more hair with this one. Okay. Right there, and we're gonna go a little bit faster with this one. Okay, we'll split into 1, 2, 3. Once we get those split, we're gonna braid about 3 or 4 times and then start adding. Separating. If you need to slow this down, feel free to go into the speed controls on the video. You can slow it down, but I'm gonna try and do this one a little bit quicker. Just because I don't want this video to take forever. And the last one I might just speed up just to make the video shorter. And the amount of hair that you add is going to depend on how much you need to make it equal to the other 2 in your hand. So if you already have a big piece in your hand and it's about the same size as the others, just grab a little bit. If you notice that your piece is getting thin, grab a lot more hair. But make sure, I'm gonna braid this a couple more times, just because I want this, I want the base of my braid to be caught up to where I can add the hair at. So like this piece in my hand, I can feel that it's a lot thinner. So I want to add a touch more hair than I did on the previous one. And again, if I need to braid once or twice, like if I got that piece seems really thick and I don't want to add to that, so I'm gonna just skip that, pass that one through and skip it. Here, put your head down like this. There we go. This one doesn't have near as much as the others, so I'm gonna grab a lot more with this one. And then I think I'm gonna skip that one just to bring that braid down. So you don't have to add on each turn. Just add when you need to add it. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is break this down just a little bit more and add it on this smallest one. That way. And keep in mind, I'm trying to do this quickly to hurry up and get the video done. So the ends are looking rough, but like I said, if you comb through and prep this hair beforehand, it'll look much, much, much nicer. I need to hurry up and get his hair done so he could go. You gotta go to school today.
I think it was good. Braid.
Yeah, I promise you're going.
No, I want to go home.
You're gonna go see mommy, but mommy's gonna take you to school first.
To school first?
Yep. And then she'll see you when you get through. You're getting long, buddy. Yeah, looking kind of rough back there, but I'm gonna show you how to clean that up. Okay. Last one. Now, your child's hair may not be as long as his, so in that case, what you're gonna want to do is divide these braids. So you're gonna want to divide these in half, and then you'll have twice as many braids, but it'll be a lot easier to braid. And I'm gonna end up dividing it on the next video, so I'm gonna show you how to do that anyway. But it's not too hard. I mean, if you watched the video before this, you know how to part hair and how to part hair. So that's all you're basically going to be doing is just parting it down the middle. It's gonna be very simple, but I might throw a twist on it on the next video. And I don't mean like a twist like this, but a little secret sauce on this next video. I'm gonna help you change it up, step your game up. But this is the basics that you'll need. And while you at it, you know, hook your boy up, like, and leave a comment. I don't care what you say, man. Just say good job, just say bad job, say something, because that'll push the video out to other people who need this type of content.
A little comment.
That done. Grab our rat tail. All right. Come on with it. All right. You know what, buddy? How about you lay this away? Oh shit! Damn it! All right. That. We'll go ahead and separate these. Unravel. Probably should spray this so it makes it a whole lot easier. Yeah. Feel free to be generous with the spray or whatever, especially if you're not like adding no moisture to your baby's hair throughout the week or whatever, which you probably should be. At least hit it with some spritz or whatever. Not too much, so it's so much product in the hair, but I mean, you want the hair to be a little bit moisturized. All right, get that done. All right, little bit of conditioner on it. There we go. All right, yeah. Just working this end out first. Again, I'm gonna make sure that I really hydrate this end so it'll braid easier when I get to the end. There we go. Ooh. I got a weird feeling that I didn't add no what do you call it, mousse to that one, but I might have, but I might not. I'll find out in the video. All right, we're going to hit these edges up. Might as well add this while I'm thinking about it. All right, get this combed in. And y'all gotta understand, I've been doing this hair for a while, so he's kind of toughened up. You may not be able to comb through your kid's hair like that, you know, so be gentle at first, because, you know, it takes some getting used to. But my guy's a soldier, man. He be letting me do his hair, so it's a little knot right there. All right, we're gonna divide this into threes. All right, we're gonna do this about 2 or 3 or 4 times, and then start adding hair, and a little bit at a time. Bring it in. See, I'm adding, and now I add it with my forefinger there. Just kind of adding, using this other thumb to pull that other stuff down that I'm not using, and then pull this in. And pull this in from the other side because, okay. All right, that one's getting thin. Add a little bit more. Ooh. I'm gonna skip that one, bring that one in. I'm gonna skip that one, bring that one in. I'm gonna skip that one too. I'm gonna add to this one. There we go. Okay. Johnny, look over there. Thank you. Hold on, I gotta get your head up. There we go. All right. There. Yeah. Another 3. There. All right, sit up slowly. All right. I am going to skip that one. Bring that one to the middle. This one's a small one. I'm going to add to this. And plus it brought the base of this braid down to where I'm adding the hair at. All right, I'm going to skip that one. Add to this one. Like I said, you don't need to add to each strand. I'm going to add to this one since it's getting smaller. And there we go. Now, we get this done like so. Now, like I said, the back of this hair a little rough, but well, like I said, if I wasn't in a rush, I'd show you how to do that a little bit better. But what we're gonna do is go ahead and sit up, buddy. Go here. Show you how to clean that up real quick. Okay, bam. All right, and that is all she wrote. All right, I'm going to take some of this mousse and use that to help me set the back of this. Where it's kind of, I don't know if you can see that, where it's kind of frizzy right here and stuff, and that's not getting in. This going. We're gonna get all this. Matter of fact, hit the top up here too. All right, once we get that together, what I did right here is I just kind of twisted them all like this. There's other ways that you can get all this together. You can braid them up if you got the right amount or whatever. I'm just gonna twist these for now, just for sake of time. Now, get all these together. Remember the Nubian knots that I did in that other video? I'm gonna add another rubber band. I think I'm just gonna put a Nubian knot at the end of this ponytail to kind of consolidate it. All right, so what we're going to do is put it right here. We're gonna twist this in the direction we were. Keep twisting it until we get, you see how it's kind of holding on itself like that. Then I'll take this, add this rubber band to the end, and then use that to twist up on itself. And bam, there it is. Now, ideally, you wanna go look at your hair? Here, turn around and look at me. Yeah, this is clean. Look at my God. Come here. Okay. All right, let's go.
I like it.
You like it? Okay, cool. Come on. He likes it. He really likes it. All right. What I'll do is I will put. Now, if you really want it to come out clean, come here. You want to put one of these on. You know, I got the Dragon Ball. This is exclusive. Everybody can't get this. You gotta go holler at Shenron to get one of these. But let's see. Bam. Then, but this is really, really good quality. I wish it's only a certain place that sells this. I don't even think it's a tag on this joint, but this is a really good quality one. It's got a lot of stretching to it. But we'll go ahead and just put this on. Make sure that we give it a little tug. Wrap on this side, wrap on that side. Now, bam. Hit it with this. Come here, turn around. I know you're trying to watch that thing, but hold on, I'm trying to get you hooked up. There we go. All right. And then, bam. Then, turn around. I know you're watching your thing. Turn around real quick. I need to look at you. All right. Now, you put that on. Let them sleep in that. It don't have to be every night, but I mean, it helps if you let them sleep in that. But in about, I don't know, 15 minutes, I'm going to show you what this look like. And it's going to be super clean, real tight down to the scalp. But that's it. That's how you braid. Check out the next video. I'm going to show you how to do a little something different. All right. You can go ahead and take this off. Take a look at it. It's been about 15, maybe 20 minutes. See how clean that is. Oh, boy. Oh, sorry, buddy. But see how it took care of them like frizzies in the back or whatever? Yeah. Looking cleaner than a can of Lysol there, dog.